In this video, we're going to explore 10 RWA crypto altcoins that could make you rich in the next bull run. We'll look at projects like Credify, which is blending DeFi with traditional finance, and OriginTrail, which is using blockchain to improve supply chain transparency. Get ready for some serious gains potential. So what exactly are RWA crypto altcoins? These are cryptocurrencies that represent real-world assets on the blockchain. They're super important because they connect the digital world of crypto with actual physical assets and industries. This opens up a whole new world of possibilities for investors like you. The 10 altcoins we're going to talk about today have the potential to completely change your financial future. We're talking about possible gains of 200x or more. These projects are mixing cutting-edge tech with real-world applications, creating solutions for things like lending, real estate, and supply chains. Let's get into it and see how these altcoins could make you a fortune in the next bull run. Remember to watch the whole video so you don't miss out on any of these amazing opportunities. Number 1. Pendle Finance. Now, imagine if you could trade the future value of your crypto yields today. Pendle Finance is making this a reality, and it could revolutionize how we think about DeFi returns. But here's the kicker. Its current market cap is just a fraction of its potential. Pendle Finance is changing the game in yield optimization by introducing a unique approach that allows users to trade tokenized future yields of DeFi assets. This means you can actually buy and sell the future yield of things like liquidity pool tokens or lending tokens on secondary markets. It's like trading stocks, but for crypto yields. Currently, Pendle's market cap sits at around $500 million. But hold on to your hats, because experts are projecting it could skyrocket to $5 billion in the next bull run. That's a potential 10x increase. This growth potential is seriously impressive and could mean massive gains for early investors. One of the coolest things about Pendle is how it lets users create customizable yield structures. You can tailor these to your own risk tolerance and investment goals. This level of flexibility is a game changer in the world of yield strategies. It's not just about maximizing returns, but about doing it in a way that suits your personal financial situation. Pendle also includes a staking mechanism that rewards users for providing liquidity to yield token markets. This isn't just good for your wallet, it's contributing to a more stable DeFi ecosystem overall. By incentivizing liquidity, Pendle is helping to create a more robust and reliable market for yield trading. But here's where it gets really interesting. Pendle Finance is opening up new investment opportunities. By letting users tap into yield that would otherwise be out of reach, it's creating a whole new market for yield exposure, which could lead to some seriously innovative financial products down the line. Number 2. Credify, bridging DeFi and traditional finance. While Pendle Finance is revolutionizing yield trading, another project is tackling a different challenge in the financial world. What if there was a way to bridge the gap between DeFi and traditional finance, specifically for small businesses? Enter Credify, a platform that's not just changing the game, it's creating a whole new playbook. Credify is an innovative platform that combines the best of decentralized finance with traditional finance to solve a major problem: lending for small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs. This project is addressing a real-world issue that affects millions of businesses worldwide. Here's how Credify works. It offers decentralized and secure lending services through 3 main stages: portfolio lending, project-based peer-to-peer lending, and trade finance. In portfolio lending, you can lend stable coins to various portfolios with different risk levels. Each portfolio yields an annual percentage yield of about 10%. That's a solid return for crypto investors looking for more stable options. But it gets even better. Credify's project-based P2P lending allows users to connect directly for lending and borrowing without middlemen. This means zero collateral loans, which is a game changer for many small businesses. And in the trade finance stage, Credify combines traditional financial services with decentralized solutions, enabling agreements like letters of credit or guarantees. Now, let's talk numbers. Credify's current market cap is around $10 million, but hold on to your hats, because predictions suggest it could grow to $200 million in the future. That's a potential 20x increase. If these predictions come true, early investors could see some serious gains. One of the coolest things about Credify is how it tokenizes real-world assets. This increases liquidity and allows SMEs to use these asset tokens as collateral for loans. It's opening up new possibilities for businesses to access capital that they might not have been able to get through traditional banks. Credify's approach isn't just good for crypto investors looking for new opportunities. It's also helping SMEs overcome traditional lending barriers. This could lead to greater adoption of crypto in the business world, bridging the gap between digital assets and real-world finance. Number 3. Ondo Finance. Stable income in crypto. Bridging gaps in finance is one thing, but what about bridging gaps in investor confidence? In a world where crypto prices can swing wildly in minutes, one project is offering something previously unheard of: stable, predictable returns in the crypto space. Ondo Finance is shaking up the game by tokenizing stable income-generating assets from traditional finance and bringing them onto the blockchain. So how does Ondo Finance work? It's split into two main parts: an asset management arm that creates tokenized financial products, and a technology arm that develops decentralized finance protocols. This structure allows Ondo to merge the reliability of traditional finance with the efficiency of blockchain technology. Here's where it gets really exciting. Ondo Finance is currently sitting at a market cap of about $1 billion. But hold on to your hats, because predictions suggest it could skyrocket to $60 billion in the future. That's a potential 60x growth. If these predictions come true, early investors could see some serious gains. One of the coolest things about Ondo is how it's teaming up with big names in finance. They're collaborating with established partners like BlackRock and using Coinbase for crypto asset custody. This shows they're serious about quality and security, which is super important in the crypto world. Ondo's approach is all about providing stable and predictable returns in the volatile crypto market. This makes it perfect for risk-averse investors who want to dip their toes into crypto without getting swept away by the waves. It's like having a life jacket in the sometimes stormy sea of digital assets. But here's what really sets Ondo apart. Their protocols are designed to operate independently, managed by separate entities. This enhances decentralization and trust, two key ingredients in the crypto recipe for success. Number 4. Realio Network. Fractional real estate revolution. Trust in crypto is great, but what about trust in bricks and mortar? There's a new player in town that's taking something as solid as real estate and making it as liquid as crypto. And the best part? You don't need deep pockets to get involved. Enter Realio Network, a platform that's revolutionizing real estate investment through blockchain technology. Realio Network is shaking up the real estate game by offering fractional ownership of properties through security tokens. This means you can own a piece of prime real estate without needing millions in the bank. It's like buying shares in a company, but instead you're buying shares in actual buildings. Let's talk numbers. Right now, Realio Network's market cap is sitting at around $50 million. But here's where it gets exciting. Predictions suggest it could grow to a whopping $750 million in the future. That's a potential 16x increase. If these predictions come true, early investors could see some serious gains. So how does Realio make this happen? They're operating on both the Ethereum and Arbitrum networks, which are known for their reliability and versatility. This creates a robust environment for all your digital asset activities. Plus, Realio's tokenization process is described as simple and efficient, making it easy for anyone to get involved in real estate investing. But Realio isn't just about making money. It's about democratizing real estate investment. By enabling fractional asset ownership, they're opening up opportunities for passive income and improved liquidity that were previously out of reach for many investors. It's like they're breaking down the walls of exclusive real estate clubs and inviting everyone in. Realio Network isn't just catching the eye of small investors. They've gained recognition from major institutions for their transformative impact on traditional markets. This shows they're not just dreaming big, they're making those dreams a reality. Number 5. OriginTrail. Supply chain transparency on the blockchain. From real estate to retail, blockchain is shaking things up. But what if I told you there's a project that could turn your next shopping trip into a treasure hunt for authentic goods? Imagine scanning a QR code and instantly knowing the entire history of your purchase. That's exactly what OriginTrail is doing with its blockchain-powered supply chain solution. OriginTrail is using a mix of blockchain tech and something called a decentralized knowledge graph to make supply chains more transparent. It's like a superpowered database that can track products from the factory all the way to your shopping cart. This means you can be sure that what you're buying is the real deal, not some knockoff or counterfeit. Right now, OriginTrail's token, TRACK, has a market cap of about $250 million. But here's where it gets exciting. It could grow to $15 billion. That's a potential 60x increase. If these predictions come true, early investors could see some serious gains. So how does OriginTrail work? It creates a reliable hub for supply chain management, where customers, manufacturers, and suppliers can share important data securely. The best part? It checks where all the information comes from before making it available to users. This means you can trust that the data is accurate and hasn't been tampered with. OriginTrail is built on 2 layers. The blockchain is like the foundation, providing that trustless security we all love in crypto. On top of that, there's the decentralized knowledge graph, which is great at handling complex data. Together, they create a powerful system for managing supply chain information. The TRACK token is used for all sorts of things in the OriginTrail ecosystem. You can stake it, use it to pay for publishing information on the network, or even use it as collateral if you're running a node. This gives the token real utility beyond just being a speculative asset. But OriginTrail isn't stopping there. They're working on adding artificial intelligence to their data management processes. This could make the system even smarter and more efficient in the future. Number 6. Clearpool, unsecured lending for institutions. Now let's switch gears from tracking products to tracking loans. What if there was a way for institutions to borrow crypto without putting up any assets as collateral? It might sound crazy, but one project is doing exactly that, and it could open the floodgates for institutional money in crypto. Enter Clearpool, the world's first decentralized credit marketplace for institutional borrowers and lenders. This platform is shaking up the lending game by allowing institutions to borrow crypto without collateral. It's like getting a loan from a bank, but without all the paperwork and red tape. Here's how it works. Lenders can put their digital assets into individual borrower pools. This gives them control over which borrowers they want to lend to and how much risk they're willing to take on. It's like being your own bank, but with the potential for higher returns. Speaking of returns, let's talk numbers. Right now, Clearpool's market cap is sitting at about $70 million. But here's the kicker. It could grow to $1 billion in the next bull run. That's a potential 20x increase. If these predictions come true, early investors could see some serious gains. One of the coolest things about Clearpool is how it's bridging the gap between traditional finance and DeFi. By offering a compliant platform for unsecured lending, it's making it easier for institutions to dip their toes into the crypto world. This could lead to a huge influx of institutional money into the crypto space. But it's not just about the big players. Clearpool uses something called SE Pool tokens, which you need to own if you want to participate as a borrower or lender. These tokens are staked to specific pools to earn interest. It's like earning dividends on your stock, but in the crypto world. Clearpool launched in early 2022 with 3 liquidity pools, and they've got big plans for the future. They're looking at multi-chain growth and even making detailed credit reports available. This could make the platform even more attractive to institutional investors who are used to having access to this kind of information. Number 7. Swarm markets, regulated DeFi trading. Speaking of regulation, let's talk about a crypto project that's turning heads in the financial world. Imagine a platform where you can trade Apple stocks alongside Bitcoin, all with the blessing of financial authorities. Sounds too good to be true? Well, it's already here, and it's called Swarm Markets. Swarm Markets is breaking new ground as the world's first licensed DeFi platform, regulated by the German Federal Financial Supervisory Authority. This is a big deal because it brings the Wild West of crypto trading under the watchful eye of traditional financial regulators. So how does Swarm Markets work? It's basically a decentralized exchange that lets you trade both crypto and tokenized real-world assets. We're talking about trading tokens that represent stocks like Apple, Tesla, and Nvidia right alongside your favorite cryptocurrencies. It's like having the best of both worlds, the innovation of crypto and the stability of traditional finance. Now let's talk numbers. Swarm Markets currently has a market cap of around $40 million. But here's where it gets exciting. we predictions it could grow to 550 million in 2025. That's a potential 15x increase. If these predictions come true, early investors could see some serious gains. One of the coolest things about swarm markets is how it's making DeFi more accessible to institutional investors. They've set up decentralized over-the-counter trading services that allow for large on-chain transactions while still following all the legal rules. This could open the floodgates for big money to flow into the crypto space. But it's not just about the big players. Swarm Markets is also making sure individual investors are protected. They've got a strict KYC process in place, which means you'll need to verify your identity before you can start trading. It might seem like a hassle, but it's actually a good thing because it helps prevent fraud and money laundering. Number 8. Centrifuge. Real-world assets meet DeFi. While Swarm Markets protects investors, another project is revolutionizing how we think about assets entirely. What if you could turn your house, car, or even your future earnings into tradable tokens? That's exactly what Centrifuge is doing, and it could unlock trillions of dollars in value. Centrifuge is on a mission to connect DeFi with real-world assets. And it's not just talk, they're making it happen. This project is all about bringing liquidity to small and medium-sized businesses without relying on those crazy volatile cryptocurrencies we all know and love. It's like giving these companies a financial superpower. So how does Centrifuge work its magic? They're taking real-world assets like real estate, invoices, and even royalties and turning them into NFTs. These NFTs then become part of the blockchain ecosystem, opening up a whole new world of financing options for businesses that don't want to deal with traditional banks. Let's talk numbers for a second. Right now, Centrifuge has a market cap of about $200 million. But here's where it gets exciting. It could grow to $4 billion. That's a potential 15x increase. If these predictions come true, early investors could see some serious gains. One of the coolest things about Centrifuge is how it's bringing real monetary value from the fiat world into the crypto sector. It's like building a bridge between old-school finance and the wild west of DeFi. And the best part? They're doing it all with smart contracts, making everything more affordable and transparent. No more hidden fees or sneaky charges. But Centrifuge isn't just about helping businesses. If you're an investor, you can get in on the action too. By staking your assets in the Centrifuge ecosystem, you can earn regular rewards without breaking a sweat. It's like passive income, but cooler because it's crypto. Centrifuge's first decentralized application, TinLake, is already making waves. It's designed to help users access liquidity on Ethereum by using those tokenized real-world assets we talked about earlier. This means more opportunities for businesses to get the funding they need and more ways for investors to put their money to work. Number 9. Goldfinch. Crypto loans without collateral. Access to credit is crucial for businesses and individuals alike. But what about those who don't have crypto assets to use as collateral? One project has found a way to bridge this gap, potentially unlocking trillions in value for underserved markets. Enter Goldfinch, a decentralized credit protocol that's changing the game in crypto borrowing. Goldfinch is doing something revolutionary, allowing crypto borrowing without the need for collateral. Instead of relying on crypto assets as backing, they're focusing on off-chain assets. This approach opens up a whole new world of possibilities for borrowers who might not have enough crypto to put up as collateral. So how does Goldfinch work? It's all about trust through consensus. Borrowers can establish their credit worthiness based on evaluations by other participants in the network. It's like having a community vouching for you instead of a traditional credit score. The Goldfinch ecosystem involves 3 main players: investors, borrowers, and auditors. Investors supply USDC that borrowers can access, creating a collaborative system that benefits everyone involved. If you want to get in on the action, you can participate as a backer, evaluating borrower pools for yield opportunities, or as a liquidity provider, contributing capital and GFI tokens to support the network's growth. Now, let's talk numbers. Goldfinch's current market cap is around $75 million, but here's where it gets exciting. Experts think it could grow to $600 million in the future. That's a potential 9x increase. If these predictions come true, early investors could see some serious gains. But Goldfinch isn't just about making money, it's about making a difference. By providing access to credit for individuals and businesses in developing markets, Goldfinch is enhancing financial inclusion. They're reaching people who might be underserved by traditional financial institutions, potentially changing lives in the process. One of the coolest things about Goldfinch is how it's leveraging the advantages of cryptocurrency to provide global access to capital. It's bridging the gap between decentralized finance and real-world financial needs. This could lead to some seriously innovative financial products down the line. Alright, let's wrap this up. We've looked at 10 amazing RWA crypto altcoins that could make you some serious money in the next bull run. From Pendle Finance's yield trading to Goldfinch's collateral-free loans, these projects are changing the game in crypto. But remember, investing in crypto is risky. Always do your own research before putting your money in. Look into the team behind each project, check out their roadmap, and see what problems they're solving in the real world. The RWA crypto trend is just getting started. These projects are bringing real-world assets onto the blockchain, opening up new opportunities for investors and businesses alike. Keep an eye on these altcoins and stay updated on the latest developments in the RWA crypto space. The future of finance is here, and it's looking pretty exciting.